this is a 40-day reading plan, and I will share verse with you, and then I will share a little bit experience about that. The verse is today is Colossians chapter 1, verse 16, and my reading plan says, everything God started in him and find its purpose in him. So think about the purpose you want to have in your life. And in this 40 days Lent season, you have that divine purpose in your life because God says he has a plan for us. So if I read this verse in NIV, it says, it's written here, for in him all things were created. We're talking about Jesus Christ. For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible or invisible, whether thrones or power of rulers or authorities. All things have been created through him, Jesus Christ, and for him. And if we remember John chapter 1, and when we read this in John chapter 1, which says the same thing. And if we are a Bible reader, and we can find, we want to find a purpose in our life. But before I am looking my purpose in my life, I should go through this verse, and I want to read the John chapter first, and it says that I will read first 4 verses. It says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was the God, and the Word was God. He was with God in the beginning. Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life, and the life was the light of the mankind. So when we read these verses, and we think in this lens is, Lord, I want to find a purpose in my life. Do you want me to be an evangelist? Do you want me to be a speaker? Do you want me to be a teacher? And sometimes people are completely lost. One day they are just sharing a word of God, and then somebody comes and they say, oh, you're a very good speaker. You really touched my heart. And you go home and you say, oh, I'm going to be speaker. And then next day you pray, or next Sunday, you pray for someone, and then they said, oh, that's really good. You prayed for me, and you gave me that word, and you are certainly prophet. And you go home and you are on your bed and said, oh, I am a prophet. And then so on and so on and so on. But in this Lent season, what is your purpose? What is your divine purpose in your life? You need to find out. And this is the first key to stay in him, because nothing has been made visible or invisible without Jesus Christ. If you're choosing your purpose, stay in him. Talk to him. And the first day of the Lent, surrender yourself to him and say, Lord, I just need to be surrendered to you. And I give up on everything what is like, hindrance because of me to have my divine purpose. Just the first day of the Lent, as you plan for your new resolution, people plan for the Lent season. And the first day they have many promises, and some people write, some people make a note on their mobile, and 3 or 4 days just gone, and they said, oh, that's the normal day, this is not Lent anymore. And we just go from our schedule we made and the timetable we made, we just go and we just skip that thing. I will advise personally, as I do, first day of the Lent, if you can fast. If you want to stay in a prayer, just stay in a prayer. If you want to worship, just worship and surrender yourself to him. on the first day of the Lent and say, Lord, I need your help. I want to find a divine purpose in my life, and I surrender to you. Guide me, teach me. And these 40 days devotion take you after that 40 days on the purpose you have in your life. My purpose in this Lent to be more in his presence, to have breathe in him. I want to breathe in him. And in this Lent season, my divine purpose is to achieve more his I want to enjoy his presence more and more. So I'm going to stay in this Lent, in these 40-day devotion readings and talking to you every day. I will stay the first day today in obedience.